Hello, vinyl community. Hello, Box of Sound listeners. And hello to you, David Horowitz, Mr. Seqouia Flame. How are you? This is a reply to your 1,000 subscribers contest. Wow, 1,000 subscribers. That's a lot. And you have every right to be proud because you show us a lot of cool records. You give us a lot of interesting opinions and observations. And you got that great laugh. So what can I say? So I wanted to reply to your contest and thank you for your great videos. And let's see. There's three things that I got to do. Number one, vintage versus new vinyl. Well, I got a lot of vintage vinyl. I've been collecting records since I was 5. So I'm probably coming up on 50 years of collecting here. That's mind-boggling even to me. But I'm still buying new vinyl. I'm really happy about the resurgence of vinyl. And you know, I can go and buy new vinyl. I can go on Sonic Youth's website and for a reasonable price, I can get a copy of the Murray Street album, which really is fantastic. And I previously only had on CD, but bought it again and it sounds great. And it's just the fact that stuff is being made available again is wonderful. However, you know, there's a lot of opportunists that overcharge for vinyl, and it's obvious that nowadays, since vinyl isn't the dominant format, that people are charging a bit more to make it, simply because it's costing more money. So there are pluses and minuses to the new vinyl. But the vintage vinyl thing makes it incredibly cheap to go out and find stuff, and it's the thrill of the hunt. And it's always been the thrill of going out and finding records that you like. You know, for example, I just went to Las Vegas last week on a family vacation and got a bunch of cool records. One place called Record City, which is on Sahara, right off of the Strip. And David, you've been there. Got a PFM reissue for The World Became the World. I got an original copy of Gang of Four's Entertainment. This is awesome. And got a repress of a Horace Silver, Further Explorations of the Horace Silver Quintet. And a couple other things. Also went to Zia Records. Zia Records right there. They're on Sahara as well. Only a bit more down the road. Got some really cheap copies of the Charlie Watts Orchestra. This is more jazz from the drummer of the Rolling Stones. He is a jazz nut, if you don't know that already. For $7, got a copy of Public Image Limited, Flowers of Romance. This is a really clean copy. Got a copy of Man, Slow Motion. Actually, I thought it was Flow Motion, but it is actually Slow Motion by Man on United Artists. And for like 75 cents a piece, got a copy of Frankie Goes to Hollywood's second album, Liverpool. And the Firesign Theatre, Not Insane. Not one of their best records, but still, I got a lot of Firesign Theatre already, and wanted to have a copy of this. So yeah, vintage vinyl, lovely stuff. And I will always treasure it. It's all a science of cleaning them up and getting them ready to play, but it's all part of being a record collector, and it's all part of the fun of that. Now, your second question, and I'm going to make this PG because we try to make these family friendly, although we use nasty words every once in a while. It's 2013. What do you want? If you could take an album and turn it into a person and make love to it, what album would that be? Tough question. Left open to interpretation, and that's what a lot of people are doing. A lot of people are saying, well, I really dig this artist, I'd like to make love to them. Or, this music is sensual, I'd like to make love while playing this record. But I'm trying to think of the whole being is if you could take this body of music and turn it into a person, that would be something that you want to make love to. I would think not of one album, but 3 albums that are supposed to be one album, but it's a secret because, you know, when you're in a relationship, you find out secrets about a person when you get intimate with them. And the 3 albums I'm talking about are the Radio Gnome Invisible Trilogy by Gong. The 3 albums are Flying Teapot, Angel's Egg, ooh baby, and You. These albums form the trilogy of the story of Zero the Hero and Planet Gong. These are all British imports on the Virgin label, some of the early releases on the Virgin label, although Flying Teapot did have a different release on the BYG label. Derek has shown that in one of his videos. Anyway, this music here, very multifaceted. Sometimes it's playful, sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's psychedelic, sometimes it's so rockin' it rips your head off. And the recording quality isn't perfect, but it just seems to have that classic feel. You know, you could still hear the tape hiss and all the qualities come through. You got Steve Hillage's guitar, you've got Pierre Moreland's drumming, you got the percussion, you've got the saxophone, you've got the space vocals of Shakti Oni, and of course David Allen tying the whole thing up together. And some of the guitar solos by Steve Hillage on these records, just unbelievable. And you know, when you are making love to someone, it's a multifaceted thing. It can be playful, it can be serious, it can rip your head off, it can just rock the hell out of you. So that is why the Radio Gnome Invisible Trilogy by Gong, which came out like 73, yeah, 1973, 1972. That is the album that I would like to turn into a person and make love to. Let me put these away. Which leaves us to our final presentation and the extra bonus that you've promised us, David. A record with laughing on it. There's a lot of records that have laughing on them. As a matter of fact, I jotted down, oh, hey David, how you doing? What's up? Show me a record again? Cool. Excuse me. Yeah, I know, it is funny. Anyway, some of the records that I have that have some laughing on it: Uncle Meat by Frank Zappa. There's a tune called Slush by the Bonzo Dog Band. There's a Steppenwolf record right at the beginning of the song, What Would You Do If I Did That to You? But the one that really came to mind and that reminded me a lot of David and his wonderful, unforgettable laughing was off of this album, Rigor Mortis Sets In by John Entwistle, bass player for The Who. It's a great album. Look at this album, and this is a coffin, because it says in the beginning on the front, in loving memory of rock and roll, from 1950 to infinity, never really passed away, just ran out of time. And you want to hear the needle drop? Here's a needle drop. Start the laughing! There you go! And 1, 2, 3. Alright, that goes right into the song Peg Leg Peggy, which is a cute little novelty song on the John Entwistle album, Rigor Mortis Sets In. Alright, that's it. Thank you for the 1,000 subscriptions. Well, no. Thank you, David, for allowing all 1,000 of us plus to subscribe to your videos. Thank you for the fun and the merriment and the wonderment that you give us in your videos. And I had a great time. Hope you did too. Keep on rocking out. Come on.